Welcome back to another episode of Parenting in Progress. I'm Corey.
I'm Jordan.
And we're the Welches. Welcome back to another episode.
We are tired.
We are kind of tired. We came into this weekend and we're like, man, been a long week for both of us. Jordan got back to school with kids now. I had a pretty busy week, got another even busier week coming up this coming week. And we're both like, man, we're tired. We're struggling. You know who else is struggling?
Carly. Big time.
Yeah, she is.
I mean, I feel like she's holding it well at moments. And other times it's like, girl, you need some sleep. And I need some sleep, so I'm not so crabby with you.
I mean, we've battled sleep regressions. We think that's what this is now, is a sleep regression. It's also a change in routine, which could probably cause a sleep regression anyway. It's probably kind of hand-in-hand things. But it is rather difficult. She does not ever want to lay down, take a nap. It'll take her an hour, hour and a half sometimes to even fall asleep.
Yeah, I mean, that long every once in a while, but it's usually a solid 30 minutes. Like the hour and a half it takes her to fall asleep, that doesn't happen all the time. There are a few times it has, but a solid 30 minutes at least of laying in bed before she'll fall asleep.
I would say pushing an hour with this regression.
Really?
Probably
Okay.
30 minutes, close in an hour, hour max probably.
Last night was bad too.
Probably not quite an hour and a half. It seems like an hour and a half because she's always messing around. You hear her, yell at her, hey, you lay down. We get on the Nanit again, and she's standing up, just going, what was it last night? She's just going, It's like, what is she doing? Look at her, stand up, sit down, or lay down, go to bed. She'll lay down, go to bed.
Like, love you. Go close your eyes.
Man, and she's kind of been a bear. Not every single day, but she has definitely been more on edge this last week for sure.
Mm-hmm. And the other side of like taking a while to go to sleep, the last, I want to say pushing a week or at least a half a week, she has been up in the middle of the night, like where she wakes up and she's standing up. And not that she's that awake. I mean, she's awake, but she's kind of not aware of things. And we just have to go turn the songs that she likes to fall asleep to back on, and she will lay herself back down and fall asleep. But that's still a disruption in her sleep and our sleep. And then she's been up. I mean, it was like 6 the last couple mornings and just trying to get her to go back to sleep. I mean, I know it's hard because ideally I'd like her up by like 6:30 to 6:40 on a work week, school week. In the weekends, I don't think she has the balance if she can sleep in a little bit yet. But
no, she's got a really good circadian rhythm. She goes to bed at about the same time every night, wakes up about the same time every morning.
And that's totally fine. But yeah, these last couple mornings, it's like, Carly, I know that you need sleep. You went to bed really late. You woke yourself up a couple times in the middle of the night. And now here you are trying to get up, standing up, yelling, mommy, daddy on a repeat at 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, it's not like we push her to go back to sleep all the time, but like, we know you need extra sleep.
And I feel like that it's not all her fault. We are still on the struggle bus, trying to get her to bed, let's say at 9. It's been 9:30. Now, has it been better than summer?
Yes.
Yes, it has. We've got that time frame moved up. We're not quite where we want to be with it, but we just got to try harder this upcoming week, I think, to get at 9. We need to be in the room.
Yeah. And like last school year, we were laying her down in bed 9 to 9:15, like she's in bed. And ideally, that's where we would like to be. I know that might seem late for some families, but honestly, she does really well with it. She's not super tired in the mornings. I mean, obviously, this last couple weeks is different, but she isn't tired in the mornings. She isn't tired at bedtime. Obviously, if she's tired at 8 o'clock, we're going to move her bedtime up, but she hasn't been, and she's been handling it well. But yeah, this summer it was pushing the 10 o'clock, and so now we need to bring it back down. And like Corey said, yes, we've gotten better. And I know it's hard to just go from 10 o'clock to 9 o'clock, boom. That's going to be hard for her and for us. So even getting it back to 9:30, and then I know you said 9. I would like to be putting her in bed at 9:15. And then the next week or so, move it to 9. Like, I think we'll get there, but we just all need to adjust a little bit.
Well, I think the other part of it is it used to not take that long for her to wind down, figure out the routine, and away we go. She has been battling every single step. Brushing teeth, battling step. Getting in her pajamas, battling a step. Sit down, pick a book to read, battling that step. Lay down, we're singing songs, battling that step. So it's every single battle on every piece of that.
And what I've read this morning, I was like, is this a sleep regression? Like, is there a 2.5-year-old sleep regression? And sometimes I feel like if you Google any month, it will be like, yeah, that's a sleep regression. So I take that with a grain of salt, but I really do think that this is more of a sleep regression, and she's learning a lot new things. She's becoming more independent. Her imaginative play is expanding. Her vocabulary is expanding. There's so many things that she's going on in her little body and brain that I can see how, yes, it is a sleep regression. They also said, and they is meaning Google, if you moved to a different bed, if you had a new sibling, if you started daycare, which yes, she has started daycare in the last couple weeks. Those are all factors. Well, not all of them, but things that kind of trigger a 2.5-year-old sleep regression. And like any sleep regression that we've had in the past, it's a couple weeks and then it gets better. So it will get better. And we need to be better. But yeah, we're all just kind of dragging. And also at daycare, she's been battling going to sleep then as well. And so now we see the kind of grumpy side, which I don't blame her. If you're tired, you're going to be grumpy. I'm grumpy when I'm tired. I know Corey is.
Yeah, I definitely am. I will admit that. Yeah, and there's times where you do see her. She's tired. She'll lay down, and she may be playing with something, and all of a sudden she's laying by it, and she just maybe the TV's on, she's watching it, or she does stuff like that. So she is tired. We'll get through it. This has just been a decent rough one. I feel like it hit at the wrong time because we're all adjusting in the household, which, yes, you're going to say, well, Corey, that's the way that goes normally. Yeah, I get that. But man, hopefully we can start breaking that this upcoming week. And next weekend we can get a little more sleep and finally get everything caught back up and all will be good.
I know. I thought that she'd be falling asleep better the last couple weeks because we've been getting up early and she's been having fun with her friends at daycare. That's not been the case. So
she's never had a sleep regression really getting back into a routine that I know of yet.
Not that I know of. I mean, I remember the 4-month one is a big one. Then past that, it was really just those molars. Those molars are awful.
And they just come out of the middle of nowhere. They just blindside you, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, this has been like night 3 of this struggle. Now we're in it.
Yeah. And I even thought, well, her 2-year molars, are they even in? I need to check. But with her other molars, she would wake up in pain. And she's not in pain when she wakes up.
I believe they do say the older they get, it's not really a pain thing anymore. It's just an annoyance thing. So they are really testy, really crabby, but it's not necessarily, like she has little squeals like she did back in the day. And I don't think it's going to be like that. It's just going to keep you up.
And maybe that could be a factor as well.
But brushing her teeth, I haven't noticed anything really. So I don't know. I don't know what's causing it. Maybe it's just that time. Maybe it was the whole structure change piece of it. But
I also have a parents as teachers meeting this week, And I will bring that up to her and kind of get her insight on that, because she has seemed a little angrier. And it could be just because she's tired, but she's also feeling more feelings and wanting to be more independent. And we're telling her no. And so she has the emotion piece as well. Like yesterday after nap, she had a good nap, but she was, poor girl, I don't know what was going on with her. She would come and rock with me for a little bit and lay her head down. And then she'd want something and then she'd cry and then she didn't. I don't know. She's just having a hard little moment, and we are too.
I'll be glad when it's over, that's for sure. Especially since we're in the thick of it now with work and everything else and that sort of stuff. But no, we'll make it through, but we'll just have to wait it out.
Yeah, and we'll get better. Trying to find that balance between like wearing her out before bed and ramping her up. Because you want her to get some energy out, but then sometimes it does the reverse effect and then she's hyper.
And Carly is so good at hiding when she's tired. I mean, if you're not around her, you'd be like, oh man, that girl's still going. It's like, she is, but she is just very efficient at running on fumes. I mean, she will just go. But you'll see slight instances where it starts catching up with her. And then it's just, once she gets at it, it's like she senses it. And she's like, nope. And she takes off or running, doing something else, being crazy.
Well, and then she's crazy. And like if other people are there that she's excited about, she can hold on to that tiredness. But then when we get her by herself, just us three, we really see the signs that she's tired. You know, I remember last weekend coming back home, she was just throwing a fit, putting pajamas on. She was kicking me, and not in a I'm mad at you kick, but she just couldn't handle how tired she was. And so we see those little things when she's exhausted that she doesn't show when she's out and about.
You know, it would be interesting. I know we didn't renew our Nana Insights, but to really see how much less is she sleeping, like that's where I feel like that data is important, because it'd say, hey, she fell asleep at this time. Hey, she was up from this time to that time. Hey, here's her total hour of sleep last night. You know, yeah, they put a sleep score in there and that sort of stuff. Not that big of a deal, but just total hours of sleep. It would be interesting to see what that is with this sleep regression. This would be one of the only time since we haven't renewed it, which would have been around the first of the year. Only time I really would be like, man, that's what I think would help us maybe too, to be like, is she really, like, how bad is it? Mm-hmm. Like, it would just give you a judging of, oh man, she's only getting 6 hours of sleep. Holy smokes. Okay, now we kind of a little know what to expect. I think it'd help us ramp up too a little bit, because you'd see it.
Yeah, it's like they chart it out for you. And then you get the email. And I still agree that we don't need it, because up until it expired, I mean, she's having great scores. I don't know. She's in the 90% of sleep for her age. Like, she has been doing great, and we really didn't utilize it. But yes, it is moments like this. They're like, man, I wish I could see how she's doing, because we know that she's struggling. We can see. The one night last weekend, that afternoon, I mean, she had a 3-hour nap, and normally it's 2.
And we have not been able to get her really. What'd she have yesterday? Did she make it to 2 yesterday? I think she did. Yeah. She
did. And I know that that's the only 2-hour nap she's had in that week. Just from daycare. I mean, it's hard to have a full 2-hour nap at daycare, and I get that. You know, but a solid hour and a half. Yeah, we hope she has a good nap now. And
she can run on an hour and a half, but you almost need to trickle a couple of 2s here and there, or a late wake up in the morning. And then, like, she's really prime, I think. But I mean, she can survive on an hour and a half. It's just at that hour and a half, you got to hit the bedtime then, and you got to get that full night's sleep. And that's where we're missing, and we're not getting that part of it.
Yeah. And I'm fine with the hour and a half at daycare, because I don't want her to not be tired until 10 o'clock at night when we have to get up the next morning. Like, I want her to have her full night's rest and be ready to go to bed by then. So that's fine. And then the weekend, she usually has a couple good 2s and sleeps in a little bit and get some extra sleep that way. But I was telling Corey last night that she needs to go to bed earlier and I need her to go to bed earlier, because now that I'm back at work, I don't have my little nap time, do what Jordan needs to do and wants to do. And so once she goes to bed, like, that's my little bit of me time. And when she doesn't fall asleep until 10 or 10:30, it's like, oh my gosh, like, I want to go to bed now. Not meaning it in like a selfish way, but you need to take care of yourself and you need to do things that you want to do. And part of it is just if I wanted to paint my nails, if I wanted to read my book, if I wanted to watch a 30-minute TV show, just that little me time is important. And I'm like, I need you to go to bed so I can have that back. And you need extra sleep.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely going to bed that late. You're like, okay, time to take a shower and I'm ready for bed.
Yeah, that's
like,
what it has been. And there's times where I know I went to bed later than I should have. But I'm like, I really just need to watch TV. I haven't got to watch any TV like ever in a long time. And I just want to sit on the couch and do nothing and watch a show for a little bit. And then I'll go to bed. Because it does. Like, there's been times last school year, I remember if I didn't get to do anything or sit down and just relax a little bit and it was just constantly go, 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 go. Like, it takes a toll on you after a while. You're like, oh my gosh, I just want to read a book. I just want to sit on the couch and not do anything. So no, well, I think we'll get there. And now that we both know that, like, this is really important, like, this is a priority this week. If I need to set a timer on my phone to remind myself, I will.
I feel like we've made baby steps.
Yes.
It's just we haven't gotten to where we want to be at yet. We've made progression, and then I feel like then it seems like the next night then we lose it back. So like we're taking little steps. It's just we've got to put a little more emphasis on it, be a little more structured. We were talking even tonight, we'll have supper. She does need a bath. Like, we got to get in the bath by this time, get ready for bed by this time. Like, we do have a plan. So we're just going to have to hit it.
We haven't been a bath every night, and we need to not necessarily when you're two have to have a bath every night, but some kids need that as a kind of a calming time. So if that's something that we need to try out, we can try that out as well too.
Yeah, we're throwing everything at the kitchen sink right now. We're just throwing it all in there, just seeing what can stick and that sort of stuff. But anyway, that's how our week has gone. Hopefully everybody else is having a good one. We're going to have good weather this week. Got some good rain last night, didn't we, Jordan?
Oh, yeah. Corey's weather update.
Yep, weather update. So still a chance of being some hot to this week, but I think temps are going to be a lot better than what they have been last couple weeks. So if you got stuff outside, definitely do it. The mosquitoes are terrible out at our place right now. So that's what's so bad is that wind goes down and then you just start getting bit. So there's a certain point in the evening we just kind of go inside and don't battle them. So anyway, that's all we've got. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you for listening to Parenting in Progress. If you like what you heard and you're listening to us on YouTube, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe, drop a comment. If you're listening to us on other platforms, go ahead, give us a follow and a rating. We truly appreciate it. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.